What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of our Let's Play series. And right now we are going to check in with the boys because they are practicing for finals and they are very good at what they do, but they hope to qualify to participate in the national soccer competition. And this is where the best of the best from all of the high schools in Simtown, they basically compete for the title. And right now, basically, they are in training, and their coach really think that they have a winning chance. So, right now, the guys are practicing, and let's see what the girls are doing. Because you know, with any good soccer team, you always have a cheerleading squad that is going to cheer them on, and they as well are practicing for finals because they are going to compete against the best of the best of the cheerleading teams for the various schools. So along with the soccer team, they also have a lot going on, and it's end of term, so they don't really have all of their classes right now. However, the teachers, they still have to report to school because they still have a lot of things to wrap up basically. But you can't say that, you know, exams are over and they are pretty much free to do what they want. But these guys are active in extra school activities, so this is why they are at school right now. So we're gonna leave them and we are gonna check in with the teachers and see what they are up to. So as I explained before, we don't have actual school, so they don't actually have students to teach, but they do have examination papers to correct. So that is what they are basically both up to. And as you can see, Malcolm and Vanessa is yet again in the same room. Now, remember I told you guys that we don't really have a lot of teachers. So because they have a lot of these same students, they tend to have a lot of different things that they do together. You could say by force because they have mutual students. So in this case, because they have a lot of these same students and they basically do have some similar subjects that they teach, they have to work together like this at times. So Malcolm right now, I think he is really not fond of the fact that he has to be side by side to Vanessa because, you know, in the last episode, Vanessa tried to get a little bit inappropriate with Malcolm, and I think that he did not appreciate that. So yeah, but let's see what happens with them today. So Vanessa seems to be done with her papers, but Malcolm is not. And as expected, of course, she tried to hold a conversation with Malcolm. Maybe he's trying to apologize for her behavior at the bar. I don't know. Let's see what she does. So, Malcolm does not seem happy with Vanessa's behavior right now, but it also seems like she's pleading for forgiveness because, yeah, Malcolm's face does not look too pleasant. Wow, Vanessa is really desperate to get back on Malcolm's good side. Like, she is super obsessed with this guy. Like, what even is her deal? Like, why is she so obsessed with Malcolm? And the thing is like there's no other students or teachers around, so she has free reign. Okay, there's no audience here. So I feel like Malcolm has decided to be peaceable with her because, I mean, after all, he is a good guy, and I feel like he's just not in for the drama. So as Vanessa decided to, you know, be the bigger person and apologize, I guess Malcolm is accepting her apology. However, he is still gonna keep her at arm's length because Vanessa seems very unpredictable. So it is lunchtime, and they both have basically finished their work with the grading of the papers. So yeah, it's lunchtime and they're gonna get something to eat, I guess. I don't really think that Malcolm fancies the fact that Vanessa is in his space again, so I feel like after he heats up his food, he'll probably go somewhere else and eat because, yeah, he's had enough of Vanessa for one day. Yep, just as we said, Malcolm is out of there. Malcolm made it his duty. Oh my goodness. He went into the bathroom, guys. Okay. This is the bathroom. That is where Malcolm chose to eat. That is crazy. I feel like he knows that Vanessa can't find him here. So he literally chose to go to the bathroom and eat. That is so crazy. So it's basically time for school to be done with, at least the hours, because they don't really have classes to teach. So Malcolm is just going to be checking something real quick before he goes home. And we all know that Malcolm, much like all the other teachers here, they teach various different subjects. But I feel like the computer is definitely one of the main subjects that he teaches. So he does have a lot of personal files, and maybe he has some some of his belongings on this specific desk, just because he's the main teacher of this subject. So yeah, he's just checking some stuff and then he's gonna head home. So Jessica's basically done with her coffee, and she has recognized that Malcolm left the school. Basically, she knows that he's not around, and she also knows that this desk is his personal desk, and he does have some personal stuff on his computer and about around the desk, etc. Pictures of his family, all these different things. So we're really wondering why Vanessa is here and a random student just walked in. That is so hilarious. I think she noticed that, maybe Vanessa wasn't supposed to be there, and just to make it less awkward, she chose to leave the classroom. That is so hilarious. But yeah, Vanessa is clearly up to something. I don't know what she's looking for. Clearly, she's trying to find something. Maybe she's trying to get some pictures of his family, know who his wife is, because she never really met those members of his family. She doesn't know what they look like. And I think because she likes Malcolm, she really wants to know what his wife looks like. So yeah, so she's definitely snooping around right now, and we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, Vanessa chose to stay back after school hours to basically pry on Malcolm's private life. So she's basically finished snooping. Let's go check in with the teens and see what they're up to. So Florence decided, that she's gonna stay back and do some schoolwork, because she does have a couple more exams to write, before everything is completely final and over. And really and truly, Florence is one of those very ambitious girls. She wants to do her best on her test. So she thinks that if she goes home to study, there's too much distractions there. And yeah, so she is very responsible and she chooses to study in school. So everyone has left the building, guys, and Florence is the only one here. So how about we go check out where the other teens are? And yeah, where is Jessie and Justin? So remember when I said I couldn't find Jessie and Justin? Like, they completely disappeared and only Florence was in school. Yeah, so I found them, and they are actually at Jessie's home. Florence is in school studying, and she has no idea that her boyfriend and her sister is in the house alone because their parents have left. They are working late today. So Jessie knew that, and she knows that they are not going to be back until maybe around 12 a.m. in the morning. So they have a lot of time that they could spend together alone. And it looks to be that Justin is telling her, go check on your little sister, because don't forget, she does have opalescent, and that is her little sister. She's a preteen, and she is home. She's the only one home. So yeah, she's gonna check on her, make sure that she is out of their way, and also that she doesn't see Justin, because she doesn't exactly want Florence to know that Justin was here. So yeah, she's gonna check on her sister now. So yeah, Jessie has arrived inside, and basically her sister is watching some TV. I'm just gonna get them to have a quick conversation. And yeah, Jessie is probably gonna tell her, she maybe wants to study in her room, so don't come in and disturb her or anything like that. Ask her maybe if she has anything that she needs, food, dinner, whatever. She do all of that before she goes back down to Justin. So her sister Opalasan basically reassures her that she's watching a movie and she has no interest in disturbing her for the rest of the night, and she can basically be in the room by herself. And yeah, so Jessie is pretty happy about that. She is cuddling her sister and just reassuring her that she's there for her if she needs her. Yeah, right, Jessie. Yeah, right. You just want to make sure that your sister is out of the way. All right, so Jessie has gone back to watching her movie, and Jessie here is gonna notify Justin that they're all clear and they can do whatever they want. Justin seems a bit impatient. Don't worry, Justin. She is on her way down to you right now. Yeah, she's back. Wow, and she didn't even waste any time, guys. So now she's just telling Justin that, all is clear and they can basically go up to her room, and her parents will be back for a while. So the two have met again and they are up to no good. Justin is really serious about doing whatever he's doing with Jessie. Justin took off his clothes. He's only in his underwear. She definitely likes the fact that he has on no shoes. Wait a minute, Miss Lily decides that she's also gonna take off her clothes. Justin wastes no time being all over her. So it's been about an hour and Justin is fast asleep. And Jessie over here seems to be writing all the events of tonight basically in her diary. I think she probably wants to remember this for a long time. But I think that's a bit of a risky move to write that down in your diary, Jessie. Anyone can find it. But regardless, Jessie is a risk taker, clearly. So yeah, so that happened, guys. So I think I'm gonna get Jessie here to take a quick shower because, as we know, she was just intimate with her sister's boyfriend. So I think, that requires some freshening up. So a lot has happened in this episode, as we clearly see, and I think this is probably a good note to end this episode off here. And you guys can comment down below and let me know what you think is gonna happen in episode 5. Is Florence gonna find Justin over here in her bedroom with her sister? Or what do you think is gonna happen? Let me get Jessie to just quickly change her clothes because Jessie has done enough of parading in her underwear. And also I think that we should probably wake Justin up because Justin has been passed out for maybe like a half an hour, and it's about time, I think, that she send him on his way, because after all it is going to be midnight and Florence has not reached home yet. I think she stopped off at the mall on her way home, so that's why she's not here yet. But yes, so let us get them to say their goodbyes. And all right, let's get Justin to change back into his school clothes. It's been a night and we don't want his parents or even the Pearls to notice that Justin basically spent a couple hours with their daughter while they were away. So goodbye, Justin. Okay, but yeah, so that's it for this episode. That's a wrap, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.